On today's IoT Time, we're going to talk about voice commands, security, and how you can avoid problems like the recent VTech hack. Meanwhile, I'll tell you a little bit about the Security Summit at the upcoming IoT Evolution Expo. Hello, folks. Welcome to IoT Time. I am Ken Briota, Editorial Director for IoTEvolutionWorld.com, and we are bringing you today's IoT Time here from our gorgeous studio. I don't know what my wonderful editor Matt's going to put behind me, but it's probably the Taj Mahal or something awesome like that. I want to talk to you today about security. I got a recent press release from a company called Cognitive Code, and what they make are conversation artificial intelligence voice controls like Siri or Google Now, except what they do is they consider their solution more secure by leaving all of the voice command and artificial intelligence tools native to your mobile device. Most of these voice command systems, as you may or may not know, use the cloud to manage the analytics and the actual smart part of the control, so they know what you're saying and can read the modulations in your voice and that sort of thing and get, punctuation and all that stuff right. So I have a problem with this. Security is important, yes. I think we all know security is important. The recent VTech hack proved that. Every hack that we've talked about in the last year, 2 years, however long, proves that we need to have better security in the IoT. But what I cannot stop arguing is that nailing on a solution does not make for an answer. It makes for a short-term fix. We need to build in the security from the ground up, and there are companies doing that, especially with voice control, because people know that that is a potential vulnerability. If you can control your phone with your voice, so can someone else. And there are some really smart companies doing that. Check out IoTEvolutionWorld.com for one in particular that I'm going to highlight this week. But there's a lot of great work going on in that area, and running back to localizing the data and localizing the controls is not a good solution. Sorry, Cognitive Code. Because all that does is trap you on that one device. It takes away so much of the functionality of the IoT, so much of the functionality of the cloud, and so much of the functionality of your local device. This is a finite unit. Unlike in the cloud, it only has so much processing power, and you're going to use up a lot trying to do all of this cognitive analytics on your mobile device, on your analytics platform, wherever you're keeping this, whatever you're trying to control and make your life easier, it's going to be harder by retreating back and keeping it all inside. So I am completely anti this idea that we are safer if we lock in the walls. It doesn't work, because even if you are safer, you're losing so much functionality, it's not worth it. And you can be safer while remaining connected by simply building the solutions with security embedded from the beginning. We're going to talk a lot about all these issues at the IoT Evolution Expo coming up in Fort Lauderdale at the end of January. It's going to be really, really good. We have a whole security summit. This is our second one ever. It's going to run for all 3 days of the main conference. It's got its own track, and it's going to be really, really critical that you check this out, because we're going to have hard case studies, real tips on how to build security into your devices, and how to be more secure in the IoT. So a lot of really good information going to happen there. We're going to deal with device level. We're going to deal with network level. But the important thing is that without consumer confidence, without customer confidence in the safety of the data that the IoT is handling, the IoT collapses. It goes away. It becomes a non-issue, and we all go home. So we need to make sure that we establish that confidence early and fast. And the way to do that is by saying, I built this security in from the ground. I did not bolt on a layer on top. This isn't McAfee or Norton antivirus, with all due respect, because those won't work in this situation. They just will not work. You put up a wall, somebody's going to find a way to break the wall down. If the whole place is a trap, then there's no point in trying to crack it. It's pretty simple. That's why the labyrinth worked and Troy's walls didn't. Sorry, we're going to go mythological on you. But that's all the time I have for you today. I'm Ken Briota. You can reach me at Ken Briota on Twitter or at IoT Evolution. You can find all the news, story about Cognitive Code and other voice commands on IoTEvolutionWorld.com. And I hope to see you in the IoT. We'll catch you next time, folks.